Let's be honest for a moment. Most men have no real understanding of how female attraction truly works. They think it's about sending endless good morning texts, buying flowers, or showering a woman with constant attention, but here's the harsh truth. That's often the fastest way to make her lose interest. Women don't obsess over men who make themselves too easy to figure out. They obsess over men who understand the deeper psychology behind desire. And here's where it gets a little controversial. Attraction isn't about being the nicest guy in the room. It's about triggering subtle emotional and psychological responses that make you unforgettable. You can call it manipulation if you want, but the reality is, women are doing this to men all the time, whether they admit it or not. And the difference? Most men don't even realize it's happening. Think about the women who stay in your mind long after a conversation ends. The ones you can't stop thinking about day and night. They've mastered the art of subtle psychological hooks. They know how to make you chase, they know how to plant themselves in your thoughts, and how to keep you emotionally invested, without ever saying a word. The good news? These same principles can work in reverse. And today, you're going to learn exactly how. This isn't about tricks or fake personas, it's about understanding the deep patterns of female psychology. What sparks attraction, what builds emotional dependency, and what keeps a woman thinking about you even when you're not around. If you're expecting just be yourself advice, this isn't for you. This is about stepping into a mindset where you naturally draw women in, without chasing, begging, or overcompensating. If you've ever wondered why some men seem to have women hooked effortlessly, you're about to discover exactly how they do it, step by step. Step 1. Stop being too available. Nothing kills attraction faster than a man who's always there. If you answer every call immediately, reply to every message in seconds, or cancel your plans just to see her, you're sending the message, my life revolves around you. And here's the reality. Women aren't drawn to men who have nothing else going on. Women are attracted to men whose time feels valuable. Scarcity creates desire. If she feels like she can reach you anytime, there's no urgency, no anticipation, no mystery. Imagine your favorite meal being available 24/7. Eventually, it becomes boring. The same principle applies here. Being unavailable doesn't mean ignoring her or playing games. It means living your life fully, having goals, hobbies, friends, and responsibilities. It means she doesn't automatically assume she's your number one priority, because she hasn't earned that place yet. Picture this. A woman texts you on a Wednesday night asking if you're free. Instead of dropping everything, you reply, "I've got plans tonight. How about Friday?" You're showing that your time is valuable. You're creating anticipation. And now, she's thinking about Friday. She's valuing the time you've carved out together, because she knows it's not guaranteed. The key is balance. Be present when you're with her, but don't be at her beck and call. Leave space for her to miss you, and to think about you when you're not around. Step 2. Trigger her fear of losing you. Humans naturally take what feels permanent for granted. If a woman feels like she has you locked down, that she can't possibly lose you, she may start to put in less effort. Attraction lives in the space between security and uncertainty. She needs to feel safe, yes, but she also needs to sense that if she stops contributing, she could lose something valuable. Most men do the opposite. They try to prove loyalty so aggressively that they remove all risk. They announce, "I'm never leaving no matter what," and in doing so, they kill the very motivation that keeps a woman invested. This isn't about threats or games. It's about self-respect and high standards. It's about making it clear through your actions that you won't stay if you're disrespected, undervalued, or treated like an afterthought. For example, if she starts canceling plans to hang out with friends instead of pleading or begging, you calmly say, "That's fine. I'm not interested in being someone's second choice." Then you go live your life. She will notice. And suddenly, the fear of losing you motivates her to reinvest in the connection. Bottom line, attraction thrives in uncertainty. When she realizes you can walk away, she invests more. Step 3. Control the pace, not her. One of the biggest mistakes men make is letting a woman dictate the speed of the relationship. You meet her, like her, and suddenly, you're texting when she wants, hanging out when she's free, committing before you've had a chance to truly see who she is. When you let her set the pace, you give away control. You're saying, "I'll follow your lead. I'm just happy to be here." Women are attracted to men who set the tone, who decide how things progress, who move deliberately, not hastily. Think about it. How many times have you seen a man rush, showering attention too quickly, planning a future after just a few dates, and then she loses interest? It's not about him being too nice, it's about removing curiosity, anticipation, and mystery too soon. Controlling the pace is about intention. You choose when the relationship deepens. You choose how much time you spend together. You decide when she gets access to your inner world. This isn't rigidity, it's strategic, conscious leadership in the relationship. It gives her room to miss you, to wonder, to feel excited about the next step, and it keeps you strong, evaluating her just as much as she's evaluating you. Step 4. Make her earn your validation. Too many men put women on a pedestal, constantly seeking approval. Every compliment, every favor, every action is designed to impress her. But the moment you seek her validation, you've already lost. Your value is not determined by her recognition. It exists independently. When you chase approval, you strip away the very thing that fuels attraction, the idea that you're a prize to be won. Women notice desperation. They can sense when a man is bending over backward for attention, and when they do, effort from them becomes optional. Flip the script. Stop trying to prove yourself. Start expecting her to demonstrate her value. Let her earn your time, attention, and energy through respect and consistency. This isn't arrogance, it's self-respect. And standards are magnetic. When she realizes she's not enough just because she's attractive, she'll work harder to show she's more than a pretty face. And that's when she begins chasing your validation. That's when the dynamic shifts entirely in your favor. Step 5. Stay a mystery. Humans are drawn to what they cannot fully predict. Women are no exception. Men who maintain mystery captivate for years, even decades. They aren't always the richest, the best-looking, or the most charming, but they are unpredictable in a way that keeps curiosity alive. Most men make the mistake of oversharing early. Every detail, every plan, every story, laid out too soon. Transparency may seem like connection, but it destroys curiosity. Mystery isn't about hiding who you are, it's about having layers. Let her discover you slowly. Let her invest in learning about you. Keep some parts of yourself for later. Give her reasons to think about you when you're not there. Curiosity drives emotional investment. It keeps her engaged. It keeps attraction alive. Once she feels she knows everything about you, the excitement fades. Step 6. Understand that attraction is never unconditional. A woman's feelings are always tied to how she experiences you in the moment. If you stop being the man she's drawn to, her interest will fade. That's not a flaw. It's human psychology. Pretending otherwise blinds many men. It costs them self-respect, relationships, and years of wasted energy. Recognizing this reality is liberating. It lets you step into a mindset where attraction is dynamic, something to be maintained, nurtured, and respected. Step 7. Lead. Don't follow. The men who captivate women long-term aren't reactive. They're proactive. They set boundaries, control the pace, and maintain standards. They don't chase. They lead. And women, consciously or not, are drawn to that energy. When you lead, you inspire respect, desire, and emotional investment. You become the man whose presence commands attention without effort, and that is magnetic. Here's the truth. Attraction isn't a mystery. It's a science of emotions, psychology, and subtle cues. The men who understand it, who act with intentionality, independence, and self-respect, they don't just win affection, they inspire devotion. They become unforgettable. If anything in this video challenges what you thought you knew about women, that's good. It means you're waking up. I don't make these videos to comfort you. I make them to prepare you. Too many men play the game blind, and it costs them relationships, dignity, and time they'll never get back. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one moment you realized a woman was losing interest? How did you respond? Drop your story in the comments. I read them all and reply personally whenever I can. Remember this. Living with standards, maintaining mystery, and creating anticipation isn't cruel or manipulative. It's self-respect in action, and when you embody that, attraction becomes effortless. The principles we've covered today are just the beginning. In the next video, I'll reveal the single most dangerous mistake men make that kills attraction instantly, and how to avoid it. So, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and be ready. Because once you understand this, you'll never look at dating the same way again.